Part 1, Chapter 10 of the Manxman. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Tony Ashworth. The Manxman by Sir Caine. Chapter 10. In the mists of morning, Granny had awakened in her bed with the turfy scraas of the thatch just visible above her, and the window blind like a hazy moon floating on the wall at her side. And fixing her nightcap, she had sighed and said, "I can't close my eyes for the dreaming that the poor lad has come to his end untimeously." Cæsar yawned and asked, "What lad?" "Young Pete, of course," said Granny. Cæsar umphed and grunted. "We were poor ourselves when we began, father." Granny felt the glare of the old man's eye on her in the darkness. "'Deed we were. But people forget things. We had to borrow to buy our big overshot wheel. We had, though. And when old Parson Harrison sent us the first bowl of oats, we couldn't grind it for want of—" Cæsar tugged at the counterpane and said, "Will you lie quiet, woman, and let a hard-working man sleep?" "Then don't be the young man's destruction, Cæsar." Cæsar made a contemptuous snort and pulled the bedclothes about his head. "Aw, 'deed, father, but the girl might do worse. A fine strapping lad, and dear heart, the cheerful face at him. It's taking joy to look at, like drawing water from a well. And the laugh at the boy, too, that joyful. It's as good to hear in the morning as 6 pigs at a lip." "Then marry the lad yourself, woman, and have done with it," cried Cæsar, and so saying he kicked out his leg, turned over to the wall, and began to snore with great vigour. End of Part 1, Chapter 10. Recording by Tony Ashworth.